Hi, good morning and welcome to our Sunday meditation. Today is the 12th of September. I would like to read today in Hebrews chapter 8 verses 6. But in fact, the ministry Jesus has received is superior to theirs, as the covenant of which his mediator is superior to the old one, since the new covenant is established on better promises. So during the week we are meditating Proverbs chapter 15 verse 18, and today I would like to meditate on this text. There are three things that you should know about the superiority of Christ here in this text of Hebrews that goes from chapter 6, 7 to 10, even beyond. And some people believe that verse 6 of chapter 8 is the key to understand the whole book. Because the person who wrote the book is talking about the superiority of Christ compared to angels, to Moses, to Joshua, to the tabernacle, to the sacrifices, to everything. And here, there are three things important that talks about the superiority of Christ. The word superior is a key word in the book of Hebrews. And then the word better as well. Better promises here. Better and superior. L'excellence, we say in French, of Christ's ministry. Three things. So the first thing is that his sacrifice is superior. The sacrifice of Christ is compared to the sacrifices of the old covenant. All the sacrifices that were actually done by the Levites, by all the descendants of Levi, like Aaron and all his children. And those people, they died, says the text. They died. They could live 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, but then they died. And then another person came along to replace that priest who died. And again, those priests, they offered, they didn't offer themselves, did they? They offered animals. But Jesus, says the text, offered himself. And Paul says, writing to the Galatians, that Jesus offered himself to take us out of darkness, of the powers of sin, to set us free. He has offered himself. So Jesus doesn't offer an animal. He offers his own life. So his sacrifice is superior because he lives forever as well. And even now he's interceding for us. The second thing here is that the service he offers is superior, because in the Old Testament covenant, all they could do is to allow people to live in a holy environment for a year, and every time they did something wrong, they had to offer sacrifice, and then it was non-stopping, non-ending. Every day they had sacrifices, and then they had the huge sacrifice once a year. But Jesus offered everything once for all, and his services are perfect because he can intercede for us now, every day. And he only did the sacrifice once. And the text in chapter 9 will say that those sacrifices could not purify the soul. But Jesus' sacrifice can purify you if you receive him in your life. The third thing here that shows that Jesus is superior is that the sanctuary where he offered that sacrifice is superior. He offered them in the heavenly places. So that means that people who were in the Old Testament looked towards the cross. We, living in 2021, we look towards the cross. And the cross is everywhere. Peter says that Jesus is the Lamb of God who was slain before the foundation of the world. So he offered himself in Jerusalem in time and space, but his sacrifice is eternal. So it's not in a tent, it's not in a building built by men, it is in the heavenly places, it is in God's heart, it is in eternity. God bless you.